Hello, guys. This is Sunday evening, and finally, I I have some free time about 9:30 p.m. Almost the time for my daughter to go to sleep, and I have free time because she already finished the homeschool and the German sections, and now my wife will help her with the Vietnamese sections. Honestly, I don't know why. This is a Sunday, but it's kind of very busy. In the morning, I get up at 6 or 7. I wake up and we do some running exercise. Then go back and we went to the church with the English section the first time. We're not Christian, but my mom my mom is a Christian. She encouraged me to go to the church to get the blessing. When I was younger, I never believed that, but after several times, I go around some of the church in here in the city. I really find some peace there. The first time I attend a church ceremony was several months ago in uh, in Đức Bà, Notre Dame Cathedral in Vietnamese, but the voice of the reverend is not very easy to hear. So this time I try the English version, the English section, which was held at 9 in the morning, 9:30, and it's kind of easier for me to listen. So I decided maybe next 1 or 2 week I will come back to attend to the ceremony. It's not that I believe something, but I found the peace there in this chaotic society where people are just run after the money. They work every day. They try to do their best, not only to provide the value for the society, but also to crush each other to get the value back into their pocket. And in that chaotic, when I go to church, I feel people people are kind of follow the orders. They wish the good thing for others, and they really believe it. I found it um, a little relief, and we're having a great time there. But it took me the whole morning. When we got back home, we stopped by a grocery store, get some stuff, and get back home at around 11. Then we had the lunch, just uh, got some time to do some tiny stuff. Have Daniel to finish. Uh, I don't remember some homeschooling stuff. Yeah, but before that, she have lunch, take us a little nap, and then he started to do homeschool, and she really had to do homeschool in a very long time. And this is the time that I have to reassess on the work of Daniel because recently I try to let her to do things on her own, but after several days I checked on the work, and because she has some ADHD, so she kind of missed the thing here and there. When she read kind of a list of requests, maybe 10 things she had to work, then she's always, not sometimes, but always, she missed 2 or 3 points. And that is some crucial point to finish the lesson, or some crucial point that if she missed that, she will give the wrong answer to the whole section, to the whole lesson. So that's why today I have to work really hard. I have to sit by her side by side, look at how she read the stuff, how she read the lesson, and every time she missed something, I have to help her, to ask her why she did that, and figure out how to help her the next time. But today I know that I have to be very tired in several weeks to make her really can handle all of the question and requests from the homeschool herself. It feel like I push her too hard on the homeschool, but I don't know. I'm not really sure, but a lot of homeschool material on the homeschool group on Facebook, they're supposed to do a lot of subject, but I only assign Daniel maybe 3 or 4 subjects: the language art, the reading, geography, and math. And she tend to be she tend to do not correctly when she did some subject that ask her to do something following the direction, because if there's a direction, then she will miss something and do it wrong, and do it very very long time. So I need to help her. And after that, after we finish homeschool, she almost uh, maybe she finished that after 7 p.m. And that's the time I asked you to do German. I feel like I pushed her too hard, but really, maybe I should think about this, about schedule again, so she will not feel overwhelmed, and me too, so that me and her will not overwhelmed like this. It's kind of exhausted today. Yeah, I think tomorrow I will need to reschedule it, maybe make it a little easier. So we just came back here for over a day because before that we spent 3 days go to the hometown to attend to the funeral of my wife's uncle. He's very close to our family, so before he died, before he passed away, he went to the hospital in the city, and my wife and me also visit him sometime. And recently, we also visit him, and we also come to the hometown to visit him before he died. and it take a lot of not only the time, but it also take a lot of mental health and thinking. You know, he died from cancer, and in Vietnam, there's a lot of people around me. They got cancer. It may be because the pollution, not only the pollution of air, of water, but also the toxins from the food and um, a lot of unhealthy digest, a lot of unhealthy diet and meals, and a lot of things that we can't do anything about that. We just can only do some positive thing like try to go to sleep on time, wake up early, do exercise, have more sunshine, and maybe sometimes just mm, when went to the hometown or go to anywhere that the pollution air cannot reach it. And so after the funeral, we come back to the city and feel a little bit overwhelmed when coming back and try to restart everything. But I think for 1 or 2 days more, we will reschedule it and everything will get back to normal, except that we are in a really hard situation in financial problem. But I hope that we can figure out a way to do that. And I think not only that's not only our problem. Maybe if someone watch this video, maybe some of you have a financial problem. I hope that you can figure your way out. It all happened to us in this economy. Around a lot of people, they can do better than us. Does not mean that the situation is not real. I think we got into this problem. It's not because we are incompetent, but because we care a lot. We care a lot of things that does not yield to the value results. It's like me, it's like someone that is like me, that if we care a lot about the people, if we care a lot about our family and our children, then we don't have time uh, to make more money. I'll give you an example. My mother had my wife have a sibling, a sister, a younger sister, and she and her husband have 2 kids. They live with their parents, so that's an extended family live in one house, and their parents, that is also my parents-in-law, they already they already have a coffee shop for decades, and their business is doing really well. And then my sister-in-law should come back to live with them, and now they open a business in making pizza and also the drinking. And compared to me, they did a little good. I think they got a kind of success. They sell a lot, and they don't need to pay the rent because that is my parents in law uh, house. So they didn't pay the rent in the first time. Later, they can pay a little bit to them, but they got on a support from my parents-in-law and their kid. They got two kids, but they was have to babysit by the grandpas a lot, so they can focus on of the time to the business. They have talent that they put, but they have I think they have the advantage that they have the time and they can put on their effort into the business and because the business of their parents already grow a very long time, so they have a great start. But they don't have a lot of time to take care of their children. Although although my sister-in-law's children, the first kid is the same age with Daniel. She's very smart. She has very good memory. She can read a poem and she remember it right away. In in the school in the hometown, that the teachers told told about her that she has she has the ability of doing the exercise and do the math, the Vietnamese literature, and all the stuff equal to the level of fifth grade. But she didn't have her parents to get along with. She kind of very sad, very lonely, and she kind of grow not a very good characteristic when playing with people. But because I'm not her parents, I cannot have a lot. I can when I see something not very good, I can give her an advice, but I cannot give her advice on year round, and that is the job of her parents. But because her parents kind of focus a lot on the business, so they don't have time. So I think this is a trade-off for me. I take care for Danielle a lot. I think Danielle, although she's not very brightly, but she's kind of sweet and very understandable. She she have a good connection with me, and she's very tolerant to people uh, when she feel that something bad happened to anyone. She kind of very good in sharing the emotion. But the cause of that is we have the problem in the financials. So I kind of in the middle of trying to balance between caring too much for Danielle and uh, focus too much on the business. But I'm still on the way to figuring it out. And I think there's a lot of people that are on the same boat with us. So that's why I want to share the story of mine. I know that I'm not perfect, but to share this video and share the story about me, I hope that I can find some guy that have the same story with me or similar story. I want I want you to know that we're not alone. Maybe someday we can find each other, and if we can have each other, then we can give some praise. We can have by just listen and tell each other the best. Because for me right now, the best thing to have is a friend who can listen and understand me. So I think that's all I can say. I got to say today, and I'm sorry because I didn't because I'm not really look confident or perfect because I don't know because I feel that I'm real. I'm not fluent and I'm still on the way to practice. So I hope one day I will get a little better and I will stay this way and I will try to improve it a little bit and a little bit every day. I hope that they will come early and see you next time.